Morning, guys. What's happening? All right, so forgive me today because I'm not gonna have the tripod, so I might be a little shaky. I admit I am not the best cameraman, but today I'm gonna take a look at the bedroom system. What it consists of is a Fisher model RS-911 receiver and a Fisher DAC-196 model CD changer, and a set of the legendary, never mind the dog toys, JBL L100 speakers. Now, I got these speakers off eBay last Christmas run, this time last year, for $500 because the cases are painted black and they show some signs of wear. Working condition wise, they are perfect and they are amazing. And this is actually what got me into JBL. I swear by JBL nowadays. And it actually inspired me to buy the $4,000 JBL L100 Classics, which one of these days, how does this sound? What do you think if I do a comparison video comparing it to A, B, and with different music? I think it's a pretty cool idea. I know that these are what most people want to see in this video, are the speakers. So we'll show them. I have to have my video game on now. Alright, so I'll leave the grill on one and the grill off of one. These grills are costing me $300 on eBay. I had them shipped in from Poland. And of course the logo, even the freaking logo was sold separate. Can you believe that? It's crazy. But anyway, let's load up some music. Some Fleetwood Mac. It's not a sound demo without some good old Steely Dan. There's some Supertramp. Forgot that case is broken. Foreigner 4 to be exact. And last and certainly not least, more Supertramp with their Breakfast in America CD. Excellent album. Okay, anyway, this is hooked up via ribbon cables. So when I hit that, it's going to click right over the CD mode because it knows where it's supposed to be at. The one we're going to demo though is actually you can already hear it. It's awesome. I understand these conditions ain't the best. Got a remote for it. We're gonna do Gypsy.
So I'm back to the velvet.
Start with Keys of Altamira. Lower the volume a little bit. Okay, Charlemagne. Here we go, this is what I want. That's it. I would climb the garden wall. Hit the wrong button. Candle in my hand. I'd hide inside a hole of rock and sand. On the stone, an ancient hand in a faded yellow green. Made alive a world that wonder, often told but never seen. Now we're never bound to labor on the sea and in the sky. Don't Take Me Alive. We're gonna skip over to Crisis What Crisis. This album is ridiculously underrated, and it is just as good, if not even better, than Crime of the Century and Breakfast in America. The song we're gonna do is Sister Moonshine.
all laugh. Make us all cry. Make us all give. Make us all try. Give us the secret. Or show us the light. We'll start up the music. Light up the sky.
We're gonna really rock with the next one. We're gonna do a straight up freaking headbanger here. This album's loaded with good tracks, but it starts off with the best, I think. Freaking riff though is amazing. It's like the introduction to it. Sounds good. A little urgent. Hell yeah. The bass on these speakers is freaking incredible for only having a 12-inch woofer. Oh my god. It's shaking my whole entire room, right? That's not even, this receiver's not even stressing yet.
Standing in the rain, with his head hung low, couldn't get a ticket, it was a sold-out show. Heard the roar of the crowd, he could picture the scene, put his ear to the wall, and like a distant scream, he heard one guitar, just blow him away, soft stars in his eyes. And the very next day, gonna be a sixth string in a secondhand store.
We're gonna end it with Breakfast in America album. What do we start with though? He actually probably any of them really are freaking amazing. The opening track's killer.
life was so wonderful. It was an early morning yesterday. I was up before the dawn, and I really have enjoyed my stay, but I must be moving on. Like a king without a castle, like a queen without a throne, I'm a dirty morning lover, and I must be moving on. Now I believe in what you say is the undisputed truth, but I have to have things my own way to keep me in my youth. Like a ship without an anchor, like a slave without a chain, just a thought of those feelings as I shimmer through my veins. Now I'm going shining, shining like brand new. Until I look behind me, my troubles will be few. Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Not much of a girlfriend, but never seem to get along.
I gotta fix that tweeter ring one of these days. I never took the old adhesive off because it was giving me a real hard time. So obviously I never put the adhesive on the new ring for it. I just kind of set it there. So you think it's Romeo, playing a part in a picture show? Well, take the long way home. Take the long way home. 'Cause you're the joke of the neighborhood. Why should you care if you're feeling good? Well, take the long way home. Take the long way home. There are times that you feel you're part of the scenery. Oh, the greenery coming down, and then you might seem to think you're part of the furniture. Oh, it's the beauty used to be so nice. Lonely days turn to lonely nights. You take a trip to the city lights. Take the long way home. Take the long way home. Alright guys, that concludes the jam out session here. So, like I said, this one here I was able to get the old adhesive off without too much trouble. And I'll show you why I didn't really mess with this one over here too much. I gotta read up more on it, because if you mess it up, you got the conductor for the tweeters right there, and you do not want to mess that up. So basically what I usually do for that is I just kind of have that cap just sitting there for now. And I actually want to replace this tweeter anyway for cosmetic reasons. But yeah, these speakers rock, straight up, 100%. I have no problem recommending these speakers to anybody. And you definitely want to get spend the extra money and get the replacement grills, because they are absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, for a set of speakers like this, get a set that has the wood frame. The grills are going to be deteriorated, the original ones. Then you can get the this etched foam design off of eBay. It is expensive, but it's worth it, especially if you want to keep them original. I have a pair of these in my garage system too, which I'll demo one of these days. They are very heavy and they sound very good though. I actually wasn't expecting the best results with this receiver, but man, did it surprise me. This little fixture here is packs a good punch. It's 100 watts per channel. I know a lot of people might look at it and say it's BPC, but the 911 actually mops the floor with the 914, in my opinion, sound quality wise, even though looks wise and output power wise, the 914 technically is a nicer looking receiver. Although this is my childhood one. I got this basically NOS off of eBay. I paid like 200 and some bucks for it last year. I've been looking for one in good shape for a while. If you get a set of these speakers for cheap and you don't have another couple $100, like $400 or $500 to get a good Pioneer or a Marantz or a Sansui or something, you can get these for under $100 on eBay. And like I said, they're grossly underrated. I know that a lot of the audiophiles will probably knock them, but they're decent. The tuners on them are okay. They're not the best. The phono stage, I'm sure it's so-so, because these are from 1989, and by then they were pushing CDs and not so much pushing cassettes. Cassettes were already in, but they were pushing CDs at that point. And like I said, as you guys know from my other videos, I highly recommend the 5-disc stackable changers. They're amazing. I love them. So yeah, those are that's my bedroom set. Now I will show you the back of this receiver. I'm not going to show you the back of this one. That's, I guess it's pretty basic, but it'd be cool to know and cool to see. Oh, I gotta put this back on. That's your input section, your antenna. These are your ribbon cables for your CD player. You can hook a single disc or a multi-changer, which is the one I have. One set of speaker outputs, but that's okay. They're 8 ohm low. These are not, well, I shouldn't say that. I didn't try my JBL L100 classics with this one yet, but I know I'm going to safely assume that the 911 is not 4 ohm stable, because the 914 definitely is not 4 ohm stable. It does not like a 4 ohm load speaker at all. Has a massive heat sink on the back, which is probably why most of the time they hold up pretty well, because it keeps the heat away from the electronics pretty good. Yeah, like this one here, this is on eBay right now. This one here, so you get a lot of times, if they're not taking care of the volume buttons, a lot of them are actually broken off completely. So yeah, that's that. I mean, I guess thanks for watching. If you have any questions or anything about any of this, feel free to comment. And if you guys actually made it to that whole entire mini jam out session with me, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. As for these, I want to get the pots replaced on these, because these were definitely not taken care of. They were not loved by their previous owner at all, and it shows. I think they're freaking amazing. So you have to mess with the pots a little bit to get them to work. They have rebuild kits. I might just get a pair of rebuilt crossovers on eBay. Although I really hate to mess with them though, because they do sound really good and they work really good. But if I can get that extra freaking sound out of them, or make them, improve them, there's always room for improvement. And if anyone cares, the remote control for this system is the model REM 854. Which also came with the 854 system, which the 854 system, ironically enough, is what that CD changer came with. I actually have an 854 receiver it's actually an amp. I'll pull it out and show you quick. This amp does not work. Well, I shouldn't say that. It does work. It got damaged in shipping when I bought it. The equalizer lights up, so that's pretty cool. It got damaged in shipping, and also, unless you're playing at high volume, your left and your right channels will intermittently cut out, sometimes both of them. I don't know what's wrong with it. I really don't think it's worth spending the money to have serviced. So it's a paperweight for now that I don't really use. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and please feel free to let me know what you think. Also, if anyone really is wondering why that stereo light's flashing, when I have the TV on, it interferes with the radio. Otherwise, that would usually, yep, see? Once that TV winds down, yep, we're golden. Anyway, guys, peace out, and thanks for watching.